Well, mate, let me take you through understanding the ropes of analyzing and optimizing query logs in Microsoft Sentinel. It can really boost your security monitoring game, and trust me, it's pretty nifty. You see, when you fire up that little box, Microsoft Sentinel is there diligently sipping through the data pipelines like a pro. But for our IT brains, making the most of this data means crafting queries that slice through noise and extract the juicy threads. First off, you've gotta get the lowdown on what's in those logs. Knowing your stuff, Azure, on-premises, or mix and match, is foundational. Azure has this sweet feature where you can tap into all the services like app service logs and VNet flow logs. But what if your organization uses some legacy hardware or third-party solutions that don't exactly play nice? No worries. You can extend Sentinel's powers by hooking it to data sources like those on-premises logs or third-party CM software using data connectors. Now, analyzing those logs is where the real fun begins. Picture yourself in the detective's shoes. We're hunting for anomalies, signs of data exfiltration or credential abuse, you know, that stuff making them prance around like they're in a heist movie. Sentinel comes with these clever built-in analytics to help flag up these deviations, but we can kick it up a notch by using advanced tools like the playbook or integrating with threat intelligence sources to whip up custom playbooks that act more on smart instincts than just blindly searching logs. So here comes the golden nugget: optimization. This isn't a race against time, but against poor performance. Logs pour in like a river, but we want to fish just enough without drowning. Crafting efficient queries with proper indexing, using custo time grain wisely, and avoiding the dreaded cursor-based queries are like having a secret weapon. Alright, enough talk about the setup and why it's crucial. Let's get practical, because understanding without doing can make us sound like robots. You'll have to craft queries that look into user activities, identify unexpected data flows, and check the odd-looking login attempts. And remember, always save and review your queries. Efficiency is key, and Sentinel gives us this ability with its performance tuning and query execution tuning settings. But hey, it's not just about writing queries. It's your security armor, mate, your SOAR. Sentinel helps orchestrate incident response actions, automates workflows, and saves you from playing connect the dots all over the place in the event of a breach. You get to design your strategic response to threats using the rules and playbooks that you've honed through your queries. Now, let's not forget about Microsoft Sentinel's dashboard, a true gem. It visualizes the alerts and threat intelligence, giving us an overview of our environment at a glimpse. It also showcases metrics, but how many times have I told you before that without effective query logs, the dashboard is as helpful as a broken compass? A wise word on the matter: don't become a slave to your alerts. Customizing your visualizations, filtering, and drilling down on the specifics helps focus on the real issues. The less likely you'll miss out on spotting the subtle signs of insider threats or external compromised accounts trying to sneak in. Alright then, we've got our basics down. Let's wrap this up by bringing in some techie magic. Microsoft Sentinel comes reloaded with a full suite of managed and unmanaged tools. But the true MVP is turning on data retention policies, because you never know when you'll need to review past logs, or better yet, leverage machine learning to get smarter about the patterns without you lifting a finger. And the cherry on top: you get to tap into Sentinel's API for custom integrations and automation that can do everything from feeding logs into your favorite analytics tool to automating remediation tasks. Let's not forget, It's all about the after-action review. After detecting a threat, dissecting it with the help of your queries and logs will help you understand gaps in your security posture. It's this kind of retrospective thinking that sharpens your defenses day by day. Now, here's the deal: to truly master this craft, you've got to keep learning, diving into the Microsoft documentation for the nitty-gritty on Sentinel's capabilities. And since we're a tribe of tech-savvy folks, you know we've got to stay sharp with practice and sharing ideas in communities, because solidarity in threat intelligence and defense is the cornerstone of our security efforts. So, if you are a senior cloud architect who's dived into the details with this video, now's like the perfect moment to dive deeper. Dive into the ocean of knowledge with the Microsoft documentation, swim in the community thoughts, and before you know it, you'll be crafting queries that are so optimized, you could run before you can walk. But hey, we're done here, yet the journey never ends in the world of security. With Microsoft Sentinel, every query optimizes the next, and every playbook response refines our skills further. Visit neeraj.qzz.io and subscribe to TechLab so you never miss out on top-notch guides like this. Remember, in the end, we are always a conversation, a shared discovery, away from crafting a fortress of cybersecurity that would leave even the most seasoned pro scratching their heads in confusion. Keep analyzing, folks. Cheers!